welcome back. This is your Lord and Saint Bepis, and, well, we're going to be talking about court positions today. Pretty simple topic, but there's a lot of them. And, as usual... Here's the menu. What you do is you click on the courtiers right here, or F5. It'll bring up this positions menu. Now, if you're a king ranked, there's a lot more of these. Getting to king on this save file right now is going to take a little while, because we're going to need something like 500 gold, and also to take over Wessex. So, that's going to take a little while. After I'm done with my explanations, we'll see if I can show you it. So, what you do for court positions is the top three are this one, personal physician, caravan master, and wet nurse. These ones you can use this recruit for a court position button. It'll automatically generate a character. Usually one of them's amazing, another one's medium. It depends. It's RNG. Now, for hiring any of these characters, just selecting one, you have to pay them money, but also you get a bonus automatically. So, if you hire a court physician, based on their aptitude, which is this, it goes from terrible, poor, average, good, excellent. Based on their aptitude, you get this bonus down here. Plague resistance for the physician, +1 to +10 based on aptitude, and they will do medical treatments, and your courtiers will get anywhere from a tiny boost to health to a small boost to health. Now, I'm actually going to put the steward in, because he's actually pretty decent. We are paying the base salary of him, but he also has 3 jobs by these buttons here. Number 1 is to control plagues, which adds more plague resistance. It'll cost you more money, and it'll give him more prestige. The second is monthly lifestyle experience. You get 6% from the average this guy. I think it goes up to 10%, and the personal physician gets 20%. And the cost is the same as controlling plagues. And improving the skills of the physician. Basically what this does, every single month there's a small chance that the physician gains the novice physician trait and trade experience or learning skill. Just having novice physician boosts up his aptitude by a whole stage. So I'm gonna start on that for now because he's average. And the cost for doing this, 0.05 prestige a month, which is literally nothing to us right now. Granted, we are in the negatives for prestige, but doesn't matter. Caravan Master. Just by selecting one, you gain Wandering Lifestyle Experience, 2 to 25% based on aptitude, and Safety and Speed during travel. We have a Knight who can fill in for the position, which is not bad, actually. Stewardship and Marshal are what it looks at. Stewardship for speed, Marshal for safety. But I'm not going to do it because I don't want to pay too much money, and it's not necessary right now. 3 jobs. Stock up for travel. Speed and safety will increase by +3 up to a max of +20. I believe that's if the aptitude is maxed. Stewardship +2 temporarily, and 0.05 gold per month. Prepare armies, army movement speed 2% to 10% based on aptitude, and supply limit up 4% to 20%. Caravan Master gets +2 martial and same cost. And improve skills. Every month he has a chance of gaining the Traveler trait, Martial skill, or Stewardship skill, Wanderer trait experience, and cost is just some prestige, which is nice. So basically what you do is, if you don't need these bonuses, you're not planning on leaving, you don't have a military going on, hit improve skills, just wait it out. Physician, basically improve skills until he gets up to good, or however much you feel it needs, and then swap over to one of the other two, depending. Antiquarian. This is one of the ones that I always recommend, along with personal physician, you try to have on. But that's only once you have artifacts. Because you have artifact decay reduction, 7% to 35%. Reforge artifacts is unlocked. Commission artifact is unlocked. And artifacts are more protected during sieges and raids, which is necessary, especially if you're playing in England. And here's the 3 skills of Improve Artifacts, which there's a chance every year the Antiquarian selects a random artifact and gives it a small bonus. So if you have artifacts you don't want improved, give them away, because they might be improved. Chance of improvement increases with aptitude. Common artifacts can be improved once, masterworks twice, and so on. Basically, your artifacts only have so many improvements. 1 for Tier 1, 2 for Tier 2, 3 for Tier 3, 4 for Tier 4. And that's gray, green, blue, purple, and I think there's one more. I think it might... No, I think purple... Yeah, purple's the highest. And then it's purple with the gold border, I think might be Tier 5, but I don't remember exactly. We haven't talked about artifacts yet, and we won't for a little while. Seneschal. I recommend having a Seneschal, actually, and we have a really good one right here. Courtier and Guest Opinion up by 7. Realm Control in the Capital up by 0.25 a month. And Legitimacy Gain, Natural Legitimacy Gain, half a point a month. Expensive, though. 25 gold every month, 20 prestige a month, 0.2 prestige a month. Aptitude of other core positions up by 7, or for some prestige, or more control growth in your domain. In this situation, where we have this increasing control right here, have that go up, and what we can actually do, make it our capital, get that even more control growth up from just having the Seneschal. 1.5 a month. And that'll take 6 years to fully go up, but it's better than what it was doing before. Because London is a very powerful barony. Have that the capital. Gonna get a lot of money out of that once it's no longer looted. Yeah, by the time the control is all the way back up, we're gonna have a lot less money for the time being, but doesn't matter. Tutor. This is another one I recommend you always have, and our knight is really good for it. Learn language phase faster per scheme. Acts as guardian for children without one. That's important. Unlocks the have child studied language interaction. Basically, what this means is if you do not have any children in your court who are... If you have children in your court who are not very good, and you don't want, like, you have a couple of sons that you don't really want them to be guardians, you don't have guardians for, or you have daughters and you just forgot about them, they'll still be treated as if they're studying under your tutor. And he's got advanced research, which is lifestyle experience, again, really good. Teach court, this is great if you have a kid, your heir, will have a chance to gain any trait. Every month they'll have a chance to gain bonuses, they'll have a chance to gain +1 in all these skills, your heir. Really good. And educate children, and that's all children have a chance to gain these skills by 1 or +2 every year. This one's every month, this one's every year, cost is the same, tutor gets more stress on this one. I personally like Teach Court a little bit more, because it also has the chance to improve other people who have a court position. Wet Nurse, influence ward personality, acceptance plus 10. Depends on if you want that or not. I usually don't, because what that does is it takes up one of their personality slots and they can't get another one. And you only have 3 slots as a kid. So if you have one trait that you really, really want your kid to have, like, we don't have a kid right now, but if we did, probably Diligent, I would try and pass it off to him, because Diligent's a pretty good trait. If we had Ambitious, I'd want that even more, because that's +1 to everything. And then you've got Instill Virtue. Children at court may gain a virtuous trait. Again, I don't really like this one, because depending on what you're doing, a virtue might not be good. And it's always randoms, so think twice before you want this one. I don't like it. Promote Friendship. Children at court may gain opinion with one another. That one's usually better. And children at court may gain intrigue or prowess, but at the cost of opinion with other children. And this is usually what I like between promote friendship and encourage competition. Usually encourage competition because tutor does not give intrigue or prowess, but encourage competition does. We have Master the Hunt. I don't want to do this right now, but Hunter trait experience gain 2 to 20%. Hunt success trees increase with aptitude. Depending on the, I think depending on your rank or the aptitude. I forget which it is. But track game, you have 3 ranks: legendary, dangerous, regular, dangerous, legendary. These determine every, you have a chance at gaining a hunt sighting. So if you want to go hunt, you can do that. I don't really like hunts as much, because there's usually way better other ways you can reduce stress, which is the main purpose of them. We'll talk about stress in the next episode, don't worry about it. Court Chronicler, Renown from 0.01 to 0.10. Get this guy when you have the ability to. We're really low on funds right now from court positions, so we're going to hold off on that, but definitely get this as soon as possible. Legitimacy loss also, very helpful. Search for legends, you have a chance to gain a legend seed. I don't really like doing many legends until usually mid-game. Early game, it's not useful. Extol domestic legend, again, that's for legends. And, again, commend legend. The jobs, not very all that good unless you want to do legends. It's the passive bonus you want, that extra renown. Because renown is really hard to come by. Personal champion. Prestige for you. Based on month, Dread Decay. Can take your place in duels. Earns you prestige when competing in a grand tournament. Very good. Little expensive. Not really as good as some of the other positions, but this one can be good if you're low on prestige for some reason. Compete in name. Basically just they go around looking for tournaments to compete in to get prestige and they get a little bit of prowess. Exercise with ruler, they gain more stress. You may gain prowess if you are trying to do that. Good. I think it also works on combating obesity as well. Improve skills. Again, not terrible. Not the best job in the world. Bodyguard. Enemy hostile scheme potential 1 to 10%. Has a chance to prevent murder schemes. Reduces your risk to die or be captured in battles if you are both fighting in them. So it has to be a knight you're with. And then they also have Terrify Court to give you natural dread, but at the cost of Cortair and guest opinion. Not really all that helpful, if I'm being honest. Unless you know someone's trying to kill you, then throw a bodyguard on. But really not all that helpful because you only get captured in battle if you lose, and if you're playing the game properly, you shouldn't be losing battles. You only take fights you know you can win, and if you have a chance of being conquered by a very powerful neighbor, you swear fealty to them. That's how you win in Crusader Kings. I'm being 100% honest. If you think you're going to get completely conquered by an enemy you have no chance of winning, you either become their tributary or you swear fealty to them and get blob on the inside until you can break away, like we did in our... I think we did do it in the beginning of our Jewish Empire playthrough, where we swore... I think we did. We swore fealty... Or no, we didn't, did we? I don't remember. It was like almost half a year ago, I think. It's been a while. Oh my gosh, I don't even remember from the our Al Najd playthrough. Oh my gosh. It was 5 months ago. Yeah, I don't even remember. Anyway, there's more court positions, but you need to be a king to do it. And I want to talk about consolidation and getting your lands together. I want to talk about that later in another video, but there's one job in a king tier that you must absolutely always have filled no matter what. There's a bunch of king tier jobs, but this is the only one that you always need filled no matter what when you become a king. It's called Royal Architect. What it does is it improves construction speed by 2 to 20% for your holdings and 5 to 30% for your buildings. It has 2 more abilities. That's the passive. Fortify lands, which increases your fort level between 1 and 3, and garrison size from 1% to 10%, depending on aptitude again. And Public Works, which increases development in your capital by 0.01 to 0.15 a month, which is huge, because you get that early at the start of the game. That's 0.15 a month for, how long does this game go for? 867 to 1453. Run the math on that. That's about 600 years. So you're running 0.15 times 12, which is... what is that? 1.8 every year. You're getting 1 extra piece of development every single year before the existing development penalty. You're getting 1.8 every year just by existing. That is strong. On top of that, you put that on top of Develop County, and even though we're about to hit the existing development cap of 10, in a couple of years, yeah, 2 years we'll reach the next level of development, and then I think 6 years to get to the existing development cap. Where is it? Yeah, Public Works. Existing development penalty. Which we're actually getting from cultural spread. Which is nice. So I will show you all that. I will see you all in the next episode, where we will be talking about stress. I'm going to leave you off on this one, so stay tuned and goodbye.